Reliant Stadium was the NFL's first facility to have a retractable roof. It became the home of the Texans in 2002, the team's inaugural season in the league. Hit and drop at the 26-yard line. The offense will take over at the 26-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Passes it out, and he caught it. The stop was made by Bartell.
If you're going to play man-to-man coverage against this team, you're going to have to take away that slant route. That time they hit it for a big play.
Throws it short. And they get 5 yards from that completion.
Not a big play there, but a nice gain of about 5 yards and pick up the first down.
They'll give it off here. He's hammered in the backfield.
Yeah, it really just throws you off rhythm to have a play that gains nothing. You know, you're going to get something, 2, 3, 4 yards, and it keeps you in that rhythm. But when a defense makes a play like that, it really throws your offense off.
And he makes it out to about the 41-yard line before he's wrestled to the ground.
Let's go.
Throws it. There for the catch. Tackle was made by Gerard Mayo.
Patience for a wide receiver is just so key. He's able to manipulate that defense, set them up one play, come back with the exact same look, and break off of it the next. Beautifully run.
Still moving. He's brought down right around the 36-yard line by Dansby. That's a good 9-yard gain.
You know, one of the dangers of blitzing is that if you can break that first line of the defense, now you just don't have the pursuit in behind it to stop the run. The Texans are having some success getting the ball down the field on this drive. This offense is clicking.
Gets the pass out. Mathis has it. And he has room to run. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Not only was that a tremendous interception, but when he got the ball in his hand, he looked like he knew what to do with it. What a run.
Nick Folk tacks it on to make it a 7-point game. Here's a look at the drive summary presented by Sprint. He'll return it from the 3. He makes it out to about the 27-yard line.
Coming off the interception in the last drive, no reason to really change anything. One big mistake doesn't change this ball game. Just get right back to your game plan.
Here's the pass. Kerry Rhodes was defending on the play.
Second down.
The stop was made by Rhodes. They pick up 9 there.
You know you have a pretty special player at the running back position when, despite the fact that they're run blitzing him now, he can still get out of there and still come up with a nice game.
Hands it off. Excellent job by the defense to force a 3-and-out.
Always thought the most important portion of any drive was that first down. It gives you a little offensive momentum going, but anytime you go 3-and-out, it is so tough on your defense. A lot of times 3-and-outs translates to points against your team and a tired defense.
He's there for the catch. Runs right through the tackle.
When you get a halfback that gets in the open field with that kind of space, it is just so difficult to try and stop the screen. The offensive line got out in front. That was nice.
Green Bay generally has their way offensively. They rank first in the league in total yards per game. Bush gains around 3 yards on the run. passes it. And he brings in the high pass.
Yeah, he scored a few style points with that one, but more importantly, they pick up the first down.
1st and 10. Ball on the 17. Goes for the end zone.
That's just good football right there. What a shot. Just on a perfectly timed hit to knock that ball out of there.
Throws short. D'Amico Ryans makes the tackle. 4-yard gain.
Good job by the offense that time. Really nothing there down the field. He just takes a little completion and keeps moving the ball.
Short pass. Brought down at about the 5-yard line by D'Amico Ryans.
The Packers are getting on a bit of a roll here. Nice play calling and good execution. The defense looks a little confused right now.
Moves to his right. Scrambles. And it's completed.
Crosses the plane. Well, we'll wait to see. This will not be a touchdown.
Now we'll see who can get the bigger push. To the end zone. Drops the easy pick. No completion that time, and it'll bring up 3rd down. Makes the reception, but he's knocked out before he can gain anything. And they'll lose a yard on the play.
That play was really all about defensive pursuit. They saw the ball thrown. They got there quickly for a loss on the play.
Hit and dropped at the 29-yard line.
This offense really needs to get something going in this series. A game like this can quickly get out of hand, and before you know it, they have to get away from that game plan and start taking more chances.
He gets out to about the 32-yard line before he's gang tackled.
Well, that was the perfect time for them to call a blitz. They got in there, filled up all the gaps, brought down the running back for a short gain.
They give it to the tailback.
As a quarterback, you really want to make that pre-snap read, and it's kind of hard to not see the middle linebacker. He came on the blitz that time, and sometimes you just need to get out of a play like that.
Gives it off. That was a poor series for this offense.
Yeah, the defense barely had to even break a sweat on that one. Defensively, when you can take an offense and get them off the field in 3 plays, that's pretty good stuff.
He'll bring it back to the 30.
The Packers' last possession bogged down after starting off so well. They marched right down the field, but then had to settle for 3.
Dumps it out right. He's tackled at the 33 by Davis.
Good defense all over the field that time. They had the deep routes covered, and when they tried to dump it off to the tight end, they were on it.
Gets the pass off. Comes down with it.
It really is so much the key to football. You talk all the time about you have to establish the run. Well, there you see why. You establish the run, and then you come with the play-action pass. Just so hard to defend.
Hands it off. He lost yardage on the play.
Really impressive play that time by this defensive line. It wasn't just one guy, but every guy up front just dominating their guy at the point of attack.
He throws right.
You bring a little pressure, and it impacts quarterbacks, and we saw it there.
Short throw to the right. D'Amico Ryans is there on the tackle.
Nice stop by the defense on that 3rd down pass, and that's exactly what you want to do. Keep the play in front of you, come up, make the tackle, no first down.
Not a good bounce on this one.
The offense really needs to get something going on this series. Maybe even just a field goal on the board is enough to get them jump-started.
Let's go. Break 38. Break 38.
Gets the ball away. He goes up high for the catch.
And he went way up to snag that one. That was a pretty catch.
Dumps it out left.
Big play, tremendous catch there, and you really leave yourself exposed as a wide receiver when you put your arms above the head. But that time he showed a lot of courage going up and getting that one.
Rhodes knocks it away. Rhodes had the coverage on the play.
Keep playing. Come on, let's go. We got action, baby. Break 38.
Gets the pass away. Leaping catch. And he's knocked out around the 37-yard line by McKell.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, defense.
Feeds it to the back. He fights forward to about the 19. A gain of 3 yards. That brings up second down.
Tackle was made by Quentin McKell.
That's 4 yards on the play, and so it'll be third down. Counter play.
The stop was made by Gerard Mayo.
He picks up 3 yards and a first down. Those aren't runs that look really pretty in the statistics the next day. But when you keep moving those chains, it makes a difference.
Carlos Dansby was there on the tackle. They got 4 yards there, and that will bring up second down. Passes to his left. Touchdown, Houston.
Just a great route that time. No way that he wasn't going to catch that football and score with that one. That was beautiful.
Shane Graham adds the extra point.
Here's your sprint drive summary. He makes it to the 23-yard line.
They couldn't do anything against this defense on their last drive, and they were forced to punt. Throws it. Falls incomplete. Second down for the offense after that incomplete pass. Is there for the catch. Still pushing.
Did he get there? We'll have a measurement. They didn't get it, and that's how close they are.
He passes short.
The stop was made
By D'Amico Ryan. Pushed with his third reception. First and 10. Here's the give. He makes his way to about the 48 before he's hit and dropped.
Nothing makes a defensive coordinator cringe more than seeing that kind of run, because then it sets up the play action, and there's almost no way to stop an offense. If you can't stop the run, then you have to deal with play action.
4 yards on that play. That'll bring up second down. Here's the give. Justin Tuck makes the tackle. Third down, 6 yards to the first. passes the ball. No completion.
If you can make a quarterback move his feet, if you can make him a little uncomfortable, the timing of those deep routes are just thrown off.
It'll go out at the 26-yard line.
The Texans looking for another 7 on this drive. They're still behind, but they can build on the momentum of that last drive if they can put one together here.
Gets the pass away. Right through his hands. He almost had the pick.
Rhodes was defending on the play.
Second down. Let's go. This is our show, baby.
Toss. A 7-yard play. That'll bring up 3rd down. The offense needs about 3 yards to get the first here on 3rd down. Here's the throw. Bartell was there on the tackle. Tate with his 3rd reception. 1st and 10. Ball on the 47. Throws it out. Tackle is made by Gerard Mayo.
Run the ball, sell the run, play action pass, and it really just opens up your passing game. The key to throwing the football in this league is running it well, and this play action is starting to work.
5 yards. That brings up 2nd down. The pass is away.
The Texans cap off the 6-play, 75-yard drive with a touchdown.
Shane Graham makes it a 4-point game.
Let's take a look at the sprint drive summary.
He's tackled at the 23. Let's see if the offense can put something together on this drive. He gets out to about the 25-yard line.
Thomas Davis was there on the tackle.
Passes. Hayson intercepts it. He's reversing direction.
And you could really see him baiting the quarterback on that one. He wanted him to believe the receiver was open, but he had it all the way.
Throws it short.
Nice play there. It's only 7 yards, but that's the kind of underneath throw that eventually opens up some throws down the field.
They'll need about 3 yards here on 2nd down. Passes it out. Nearly picked off. He should have had that one. Gerard Mayo
Had the coverage on the play.
Where some of your favorite players of past and present will be on hand for a picture and autograph signing.
Here's the give.
Everybody just calm down. Focus.
Not sure if he reached it. They'll measure. The referee signals to the sideline. They're that close.
4th down. This will be a 37-yard field goal attempt. Off the upright and good.
Here's a look at the drive summary presented by Sprint.
And it looks like we have a flag down on the play. And this one looks like it's going to come back.
Holding by the receiving team.
They'll start this drive at the 12. Short throw.
He'll take plays like that all day long.
From their own 16-yard line. like they jumped early. Makes the catch. Breaks a tackle.
He may not have gotten there. They'll measure.
It was up there. Stay loose. Stay loose. He's scared.
The signal is a first down.
The offense calls a timeout. Throws it. He leads. It's caught. Mays makes the tackle.
And there you see just a little bit of how tremendous these athletes are in the NFL. The ability to go up above the defense and make a play like that was fun to watch.
It falls incomplete. Dillard was the intended receiver on the play.
Delivers to the halfback on the screen. Breaks free.
The Packers are putting together a good-looking drive here. That's their third first down.
Short throw to the right. Out of bounds, incomplete.
Not a perfectly timed throw that time. Held on to it just a little too long and led the receiver out of bounds.
Gets the pass out. Brings it in. Brandon Marshall with his third reception.
They brought the blitz that time. Didn't get there, but did throw off the timing of the play to get the incompletion.
And it's good.
Here's your sprint drive summary.
Brought down at the 18-yard line.
Time for a short break as we send you to the studio for stats and highlights.
Thanks, Tom. We hope everyone is enjoying the game so far. Here are the highlights from your game. Taking a look at the stats from your game now, the total number of plays that each team has run is just about even. Houston has the lead, 17-13.
Welcome back to Reliant Stadium.
This one's going to be downed in the end zone for a touchback. The Packers will begin this drive at the 20. Here's the pass, and the pass falls incomplete.
A missed chance to make a big play there. He seemed to get a little too excited and just made a really poor throw.
Passes it.
The stop was made by Davis.
And when you're trying to catch those high, hard ones, you just don't know what's going to happen to your body. I tell you, you haven't lived until you caught one of those and had one of those clowns flip you upside down.
Tackle was made by Thomas Davis.
Ouch. You take too many shots like that as a running back, you start peeking around a little bit before you get that football.
Gets the pass off.
The stop was made by Ryan.
Bush with his 5th grab of the game. There for the reception. Won't be stopped.
This team is just so good at executing those short, quick passes and picking up first downs and keeping drives alive.
Gets the ball away. And he's out of bounds, incomplete.
Well, you could see the receiver doing all he could to keep his feet in bounds, but that pass just let him out of bounds.
Gets the pass away. To the 10. Touchdown, Green Bay.
There's just something about a ball that you know if you catch it, it's 6 points. And if you don't, you're going to be the goat of the game. It just makes you focus a little bit more.
Green Bay has a 3-point lead. He can't bring him down.
He gets out to about the 25-yard line.
Throws it. Pass is complete.
Quentin McKell was there on the tackle.
The Texans are continuing to find success throwing the ball. The pass protection is solid, and the defense with a very conservative approach playing off these receivers, allowing them to get open.
Passes the ball. Dansby bats it away.
Carlos Dansby was defending on the play.
They give it to the tailback. They can't bring him down. A 7-yard play, and so it'll be 3rd down. Here's the halfback. He gets out to about the 48-yard line before he gets brought down. It's 4th down. The Texans line up to punt. Bush is back deep to receive. It'll go out at the 26-yard line.
The Packers put together a really impressive drive that last time out. You can just see how confident they are right now.
Short pass to his left.
Aaron Ross had the coverage on the play.
37, the intended receiver. 2nd down.
Hands it off. Sanders was there to bring him down.
Not very often in a game does a defender get a clean shot like that on a running back. Typically, the running back didn't see it coming to take that kind of a shot.
And he caught it. At the 40, at the 30. He's knocked out at the 19-yard line.
Anytime you blitz, you're going to leave yourself a bit vulnerable in the secondary. Somebody's going to be open or at least have a little extra room to operate. And if the offensive line can pick it up, you're in trouble.
Excellent game through the air will set them up with 1st and 10 once again. Gets the pass away. And the pass is knocked away.
Dillard was the intended receiver. run.
And so many times you hear offensive coordinators criticized because they don't try to run the football enough. But when you get stuffed in the backfield like that, you understand why they would rather call the pass play.
Here's the throw. Hoffman has made some great throws in this one, finding plenty of holes in the secondary on his way to over 300 yards. Nick Folk tacks on the extra point.
Let's take a look at the sprint drive summary. He gets this one to the 26-yard line.
The offense has to find a way to put some points on the board, and it has to start happening now.
On the ground with a tailback. He gets out to about the 28-yard line. Mario Williams
Was there on the tackle.
hands it to the back. 6-yard pickup, and that makes it 3rd down. Inside give, and they didn't get it.
And it's not very often that I get really excited about defensive line play, but that time the guys up front on defense were just overpowering.
He fields the punt at the 20.
He makes it to the 42-yard line.
The Packers punctuated that last series with a touchdown. I got to tell you, they look really good. They have this defense way back on their heels.
Passes to his left. Tackle was made by D'Amico Ryans. Dillard with his 3rd reception. Hoffman hands off. To the 20. To the 10. Touchdown Green Bay. The Green Bay Packers
With a 2-play, 60-yard drive.
Every team needs a guy like this one. He can take the handoff and go the distance. It is just so difficult in this league to go on those 12 and 14-play drives time after time.
Welkert from the 1. Dropped at the 30.
The Texans are in a dangerous territory right now. This one's gotten a little out of hand, but a touchdown on this series, maybe your defense gets a little momentum going.
Ron McClain was his intended target.
They line up at the 30.
2nd down.
Just gets that one away. And he's got room to run. He's knocked out at the 44.
And when you get a wide receiver with that kind of talent on the outside, he is a threat to take it all the way on any play.
It's 1st and 10. Throws it out. He catches another.
Rhodes makes the tackle.
The Texans have been unstoppable when they go to the pass. You'd think the defense would make some kind of adjustment at halftime, but so far that just doesn't seem to be the case.
The pass is away. There for the catch.
Brandon Tate has 6. Wait, the officials will huddle. Yes, it's going to be 6 points.
The defense has struggled defending the pass in this one. He's now got 3 scores through the air.
Yeah, I always felt like with the rules the way they are today, that as long as you're executing as an offense and protecting up front, you should be able to throw the football. And when they've had opportunities to make plays today, they've made it.
This one's going to be downed in the end zone for a touchback.
The Packers have been rolling so far, and now they can really start to take control of this one with another touchdown.
Feeds it to the back.
You know, listen, I would never want to block a defensive lineman, so, I've seen these guys. I know these guys. They're big and they're nasty. But at least from an offensive standpoint, you have to try to get in their way.
Mays was there on the tackle.
Dillard now with 4 catches in the game. Just gets it away.
Just missed that time, bringing him down for a sack, but great pressure to force an incompletion.
Fields it cleanly, but they're right there to bring him down.
The Texans on that last series proved they can move the ball on this defense. They just need to keep it rolling now.
With the misdirection. A pickup of 5, and that will bring up 2nd down. Brought down at the 47-yard line by Dansby.
And, Tom, that was because the defense filled up all the gaps. The back was looking for somewhere to run, but by bringing the run blitz, they took away all the holes and stopped them for a minimal gain.
Has plenty of room. To the 10. Touchdown, Texans. That's his 4th pass for a touchdown.
And there's no question this is a passing team. When this guy gets hot and you can see him get in sync with these receivers, it's just fun to watch. Maybe the bigger difference today has been that he's been getting some perfect protection.
Dropped at the 24-yard line. They were forced to punt on their last drive. Good game so far as we head to the 4th. Our score here is the Packers 34, the Texans 31. The Packers begin the 4th quarter with the ball, and they're up by a field goal.
The stop was made
By Vince Wilfork.
And that's why you send all those guys to plug up the holes, and that time there were no holes, really, and he was lucky to get anything on the play.
Get ready.
And deep. Puts it up there. Brandon Marshall is rocked,
and it causes an incompletion.
And that was a good shot. As a receiver, you've got to know you're going to take some hits. You just have to hold on to that ball.
Short throw to the left.
The Texans were flying to the ball on that series. There's no way they were going to let them get a first down.
Brought down at the 27. The Texans will set up shop at the 27-yard line. Stays on his feet. Seems to me that this is the time in the game where every play call for them is some type of pass.
Yeah, and really the way the game is played these days, if you're good enough throwing the football, you can make conservative pass calls that are essentially like run plays.
Let's go, guys. Come on. Everybody stay composed.
It's tipped away.
Let's do our
So
thing.
the offense will probably head off the field after failing to convert for a first down on that series.
And it really looked like the defense won the battle up front. The big guys controlling the line of scrimmage made the difference there.
Bush fumble.
There's a battle for it.
Fumble. Offense gets it back.
The Texans fought for it and came away with possession.
Clearly, the coach believes his man was down before the ball came out.
And I think this is a good use of the challenge, because now you're talking about the potential of a turnover, of giving the ball to the other team. So you want to make sure you get this one right.
And they will keep possession with the reversed call.
Again, we have one of those kinds of calls where you have to watch two parts of the body. When was the knee down? When did the ball come out? Difficult to officiate, but they got it right.
Dumps it out right. Falls incomplete.
Under pressure, he felt the heat that time and was forced to throw it away quickly.
They go with a run.
But Tom, the offensive line just didn't get any push there. They've got to do a better job knocking those guys off the line of scrimmage.
They hand it off. Bob Sanders makes the tackle.
Looked like one of those old-fashioned rugby scrums there. A lot of big bodies piled together and nowhere for the running back to go.
He gets it out to about the 38-yard line. The Texans will start this drive at the 38. Passes. Mayo picks it off. Inside the 30. Touchdown, Green Bay. And just like that, they make it a two-possession game.
What a tremendous return that was, and even better, now you have a little breathing room when you look up at that scoreboard.
With under 5 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter of play, the score, the Packers 41, the Texans 31. Fielded at the 4. They get him at the 33-yard line. The Texans will begin this drive at the 33.
Me and you, baby. Me and you. Come on, baby.
Good pressure that time, and they forced a bad throw. Not much he could have done with the pocket collapsing like that.
Passes it out. Tight coverage, and it's picked off. Jones drags him to the ground at the 39-yard line. Again, it looked like there was a little miscommunication on that interception.
In the NFL, the quarterback's primary responsibility is to maintain possession of the ball. Don't give it away. He's the most trusted guy in the field, and today he's looking shaky.
A little misdirection. The tackle was made by Davis. Thomas Davis makes his 5th stop of the game on that play. Deep pass, end zone, almost picked. 3rd down coming up after that incomplete pass. Throws it. He's there for the catch. Touchdown, Green Bay. And that'll be his 3rd scoring strike of the game.
3 touchdowns on the day now. Not perfect today, but certainly an impressive passing performance.
Up and good.
Here's a look at the drive summary presented by Sprint.
He's tackled at the 23-yard line. They'll go to work at the 23. 1st down now and 10 to go.
Pass rush almost got there that time, and he has to feel a little lucky that that ball just fell harmlessly to the turf.
He throws short. Jones makes his 3rd grab. Gets the pass out. Drops the sure pick. 2nd down for the offense after that incomplete pass.
Let's go. We're up. Let's go. It's that check 3. Let's go do this. Let's get it done.
Hit as he throws.
Well, the defense didn't get the sack, but they got the next best thing, and that was a bad throw.
Get ready.
Here's the pass.
The stop was made by Foster.
Receivers who can make plays like that on third down tend to have nice, long careers.
He rolls right. Barely gets that one off. Vargas was there on the tackle.
And that's one of those plays where you leave it up to the receiver to make yardage after the catch is made. When he can't find his way into open space, you'll see plays like that.
Passes it, and it's completed. Touchdown, Texans.
This offense has been in sync, haven't they? And how about that rookie signal caller? 5 touchdown passes. That's sick.
Extra point is good.
Here's your sprint drive summary.
With about 3 minutes of play remaining here in the fourth quarter. Score, the Texans 38, the Packers 48. The Packers recover the onside kick.
And like the saying goes, desperate times call for desperate measures, but for them, desperate measures didn't work out.
Hoffman hands it off straight ahead. Tackle around the 27-yard line by Justin Tuck. Hands it off. Bush fumbles it.
Who's going to come up with this one?
Dillard picks it up.
The Packers win the battle, and they'll keep possession.
I'm not really sure who got to that ball first. I think it changed possessions a few times at the bottom of that pile. But the offense came away with it, and they earned it.
They get 3 yards on the play. That'll bring up second down. They'll give it off here. Bush gets about 4 yards on the play. From the 18-yard line. They'll give it off here. And I have a feeling this one's coming back. Holding. The penalty is declined. It's fourth down. This will be about a 36-yard field goal attempt. And it's good.
Let's take a look at the sprint drive summary.
So the score now, the Packers 51, the Texans 38. They get him at the 26-yard line. At this point, I think this game looks like it's pretty much out of reach.
Well, it's only a 2-possession game, so these guys are not going to give up. They need a score, an onside kick, a score, an onside kick. No, whatever this is. They need a lot of good things to happen right here.
Intercepted. Touchdown, Packers. And that now makes 4 picks he's thrown.
Ouch. We have some quarterbacks in the league that'll go a month without throwing 4 interceptions. Some will go half a season. Today, this has been embarrassing.
Bush takes it up the middle. Looked like the defense was expecting them to run it there.
Yeah, I don't know why when they saw that defense, they didn't try an audible out of that play. I'm sure the coaching staff felt pretty good about that play going in based on what they saw on film, but that couldn't have been what they were anticipating there.
Hit and dropped at the 27. They'll take over at the 27-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Gets the pass off. Mario Williams makes the tackle. Looks like they're going to go no huddle. Throws it short. The stop was made by Rhodes.
Little 7-yard throws like that have really become the staple of the National Football League. So many defenses now not allowing the big throws down the field. You have to be willing to take throws just like that. If you're going to try and stop a tight end from catching those types of balls, you have to get physical with him at the line of scrimmage. If you give him free releases, he's going to wear you out.
Comes down with it.
tackle was made by Quentin McKell.
You know, it's really easy to overlook those big guys on the line, but they did a good job picking up the blitz there.
Yeah, that's a great call, Tom, because when you get a blitz package like that and your offensive line can first of all figure it out and then get it blocked, it's very tough to cover one-on-one in the secondary.
Short throw to the right.
Ron McClain gets in for 6. Wait, no signal yet. They're saying no score on the play.
Passes to the end zone.
Well, that's something receivers work on all the time, dragging that back toe, just unable to do it that time.
It appears someone jumped early.
We need to stand right here, man.
They'll line it up. 5 yards for the score. He'll try the end zone. Intercepted, and the defense closes the door on any comeback attempt.
Tom, this guy had to be a wide receiver at one point in his career. No way a defensive back makes a catch like that. That was tremendous.
Bush gets the ball. That's 4 yards on the play. That brings up second down.
That's going to do it from Reliant Stadium. Stay right there for top plays and stats.